Hey guys, it's Minifigure Man here again, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Lego Movie Minifigures series, the complete set. I know I'm a bit late doing this, but I have got a good reason. I bought a few sets, which, well, I'm now in a bit of debt to my mum, but I bought 3 sets, which were half price, which were quite big sets actually. So there's 3 of them that I'm going to be doing reviews soon. But I'm going to do one next week, and the week after, and the week after that. So let me know in the comments which one you want me to do next week. And just do an order 1, 2, 3 and list. The most popular, I'll do that order. It's the Spider-Man Daily Bugle Showdown set, which is a brilliant set. I love that set. And there's the character building Doctor Who TARDIS console room mega playset, and the Cloud Cuckoo Palace Lego Movie set. So just leave in the comments which order you want me to do them in, and I'll do that. So I thought I'd make this review video anyway. So, well, let's get on with it. Move these to the side, the full plate of them. And there goes the Taco Tuesday, guys. Nachos, those are really annoying. But first of all, look at the pack. The packet, I really like this. It's a really good design. The characters on the front, they're not the best ones of the set, so I don't know why they put those on. But it's a good design. The back's nice. It hasn't actually got the question mark logos like the other ones. But yeah, it's a nice packet design and shiny as well. Then we have the collector sheet with all 16 minifigures. Yeah, it's nice, not too interesting. And on the back, instead of having a list of all pieces, you've got this QR code which you can scan, which just shows you a trailer for the Lego Movie, so it's not that exciting. And yeah, it's got a poster, sort of a poster there, with the main characters, apart from Batman and Bad Cop. But yeah, it's pretty good. Quite good then, rather than the normal piece count thing. And so here we have all 16. So let's get straight into the review of the minifigures. We'll start off, of course, with number 1 and work our way down to Marsha at the bottom there. So first up is Calamity Drone. Now, Calamity Drone is one of President Business's hench women from the Old West. She's like a bartender, I think, in the movie. She doesn't say anything in the movie, but she's a very cool looking character. Really like all her pieces, very well designed. She has the musket, which we seem to be getting a lot of recently. We got it in Series 10 with the Revolutionary Soldier, with the toy soldier, with the character encyclopedia book, and now with her. So, annoying that we don't even get it in a different colour, but it's alright, I'm not too bothered. She has this awesome new hair design, which is very nice. I don't know if you can see that properly, but it's got sort of like a bun at the back and sort of like in curls at the bottom. It's a very nice design. And I've got this hat, which I think they used in the Lone Ranger series. Just goes on at the front there. And she's, of course, a robot, so she's got the block piece there. And she's got the robot design face with makeup. And on the back, she has some nice back printing. So, yeah, it's a very good minifigure. Next, we have President Business. Now, a lot of people probably disagree with me, but President Business is my least favourite minifigure out of the whole set. I do have a few good reasons, though. He doesn't have very exciting accessories. I know a lot of people were really excited to get an Octan mug, but that's pretty much all it is. It's just another mug with a different paint, which is not very interesting, to be honest. The torso and legs, the legs are just plain grey, not very exciting. The torso's not exciting either, it's just a plain business suit. And the head as well, from the front, is not interesting at all. It's a bit boring. The other side's a lot better, I'll give it that. That's pretty cool. I like that face. I'm going to keep it like that. But the main reason you'll come is for come to get this set minifigure is for the hair. The hair is a really cool piece, very well moulded. I thought this was going to be a rubbery kind of mould, but it's not. It's actually hard plastic. It's very blocky, which is pretty cool. But it's not very useful for anything else other than a President Business minifigure. So, yeah, it's not bad, but he's my least favourite one. Next, we have Hard Hat Emmett, which is very nice to get an exclusive version of Emmett in here. He's a really happy minifigure. Of course, he's the main character of the movie. He has... It's really cool. I love the way they've done these with the hard hats. It is literally exactly the same as the normal hard hat, just with hair moulded onto it as well. So this is, of course, Emmett's hair. Yeah, it's a really nice piece. He's got his very happy side there, and on the other side, he is even happier. He hasn't even got his eyes closed open. I'm going to keep it like that, because it makes me happy. He's got the same outfit as almost every Emmett that you get, which is nice. He does have back printing there, and he does have his instruction page, which you do see in the movie. Although in the movie, the actual brick itself is a sort of light blue colour, but this is yellow. But I don't know if you can see that there. Try and get it in focus. Maybe not. But it does at the bottom have the shark eating that guy while he's happy, which is pretty cool. It's not as detailed as the movie, but it's nice that they include things like that from the movie. So it's a very cool minifigure in it. Next we have Wild West Wild Style. Now this is a very good minifigure. Really like this one. She of course has the unique Wild Style hair, which is really cool. She has the streaks in her hair with the blue and the pink, which is really nice. The head, unfortunately, because of the hairpiece, it covers one of the eyebrows. One of her eyebrows has started to rub off. I don't know if you can see that, probably not. But, yeah, that's a bit annoying. And also, I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, but her eyes seem to be further apart than normal ones, which is a bit weird. But anyway, the rest of her design is an exclusive one. You can't get this in any sets with the Wild West dress. And of course she has the slope piece like Calamity Drone. Yeah, it's very detailed. And of course you get the fan, which came with the flamenco dancer in Series 6. And she does have back printing. There's a lot of minifigures with back printing in this series. I think, let me just count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minifigures in this series with back printing. I think only 2 with reversible heads, but 3 actually. So it's quite good for printing. Yeah, Wild West Wild Style. Next we have on the second row Abraham Lincoln. This one's a very cool minifigure, not one of the best, but a very cool one. Of course he is in the movie quite briefly. He only has one line in the movie, but he's one of the 2 historical figures in this series. The other one is of course Shakespeare, who has even less lines. All he says is rubbish, which is actually quite funny. But yeah, he's a good minifigure. I really love this piece. This top hat / beard piece. It's really nice. At the bottom here it is rubbery plastic, but at the top it sort of gets harder. He does his face, not too interesting, neither is his torso. It's got a nice bow tie, and you can see like the chain of a pocket watch there, and plain black legs, no printing on them. And he says on his printed tile, 70 years ago. So yeah, obviously a quote from the actual Abraham Lincoln, and there's his back there, no printing. So yeah, he's a good minifigure. Next we have Mrs. Scratch and Post, which I think is the surprise of the series for me, because when I first saw her I thought, yeah, not really too interested in this, but it's actually a very, very good minifigure. In fact, one of my favourites. She doesn't have any new pieces, but she does have a new colouring of this wavy long hair piece, which was on the Mermaid in Series 9 in blonde, and that's grey, so that's very nice. And she does have another cat, same as the Grandma from Series 11. I definitely prefer this cat, which is sort of like a light brownish colour. It's very detailed printing. It's got printing on the forehead and on both sides as well. So it's very nice. Cat is probably one of my favourite pieces in the set. As for the rest of her printing, I like the colours. The colours are nice. She does have her bag across there. The cat printed face on her jumper, and she has a lot of hairs all around her, all printed on her torso and legs to give them an even better impression that she is a crazy cat lady. So yeah, the cat does that's what annoys me sometimes with the minifigure series. They sometimes give them accessories they can't hold, like the cats or the Taco Tuesdays guys nachos, which come off very easily. So what I do with her, instead of, even though it looks a bit weird, I do attach the legs to her hand, so it looks like that. But yeah, it's a very good minifigure. Won't spend too much time on it. Next we have another one of the main characters, Scribble Face Bad Cop. Now, obviously from the front here you have Bad Cop, who is very cool. Not as good as I thought he was going to be. He's very nice though. He's got the really cool helmet, which is brand new, which is white at the back and black at the front with the little visor. He's got his awesome shades. He's sort of got like a sort of grimace. Sort of normal cop uniform. Yeah, it's slight variation. No back printing. Standard black legs, the handcuffs again, and he does have a smartphone, which is really cool. And you can see one of the apps. Whoops, one of the apps at the top. I don't know if you can see that, but it is an Octan app, so that's pretty cool. And of course, on the other side, we do have the Scribble Face. This is really cool. I really like this head. It's slightly creepy. I find it slightly creepy. But this is, of course, spoilers for the movie if you haven't seen it yet. And if you haven't seen it yet, you need to. This is Good Cops. Other side, when President Business wipes out Good Cops, Bad Cops, Good Side, he finds a marker pen and just replaces his face with this, and so it becomes Scribble Face Good Cop. So it's really nice. It's yeah, it's pretty cool. It looks a bit weird to have like a police officer with a drawn on face, but yeah. Next we have William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare is a cool one. He's a nice one. Not one of the best. He does have one exclusive piece, which is of course his bald cap with the hair all around. I'll show you the back. Yeah, this piece, which is a nice piece, but quite similar to the Grandpa's one from Series 10. Nice head, cool printing, quite similar to the actor from Series 8. And he has, of course, that neck ruffle and the quill. And also, it says to build or not to build on his parchment or scroll or whatever. So yeah, it's a nice minifigure. He's nice. He's not awesome. He's just nice. Let me just put that back in. And there goes Taco Tuesday, guys, stuff. I'll leave that there for a minute. There we go, finally. Next we have Gail, the construction worker, who is, of course, one of Emmett's friends. I use the inverted commas because, well, she's not really. She doesn't really know who he is. She doesn't really pay attention to it much. Like you'll see, again, spoilers for the Lego movie, when Bad Cop plays the VT of all his so-called friends, basically saying how unspecial he is. Which is actually quite an emotional scene, actually. But, yeah, she's really cool. Again, like they did with Emmett, they've given her the hair on the hard hat. I prefer this one to Emmett's, because it's the female hair. This is actually the first ever female construction worker Lego has ever made. So that's a little fun fact for you. She's got dirt on her face. She does have the jackhammer, which is a classic piece. Really nice printing, actually. She's got the tool belt, and she does have back printing, which is nice. So yeah, she's a cool minifigure. Next we have Larry the barista. Now Larry's pretty cool. He does have two new pieces. He does have the coffee cup, which is I know a lot of people wanted this. It is a moulded coffee cup, and you can see it. Just hold it there like that. You can see it's got the coffee logo on there. And they're also using this mould for Apuna Hasapima Petalin. I think I got that right. From the Simpsons minifigure series, which is coming out, I think it's next week. They come out in the UK, which is brilliant. Looking forward to them. Yeah, it uses the same mould for his squishy cup. He has nice hair mould for this one. That's a new mould. He has sideburns on his face, and yeah, he's got his apron. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool minifigure. And there goes Mrs. Scratch and Post Cat. You know what, I'm just going to leave that to the side for a moment. Next we have Velma Staplebot, who is Lord / President Business is personal assistant. She has the really cool beehive hairdo, which is a very nice piece. I thought this was going to be, again, rubber, but it's not. It's hard plastic. It's really nice. I think they can use this for, hopefully in Series 12, because I know that after the Simpsons series, they are going to make a Series 12 of the normal minifigures, which is good. They're going to... I think it would be good if they use this hair mould for a hairdresser. That would be quite good. I think they should do that. Yeah, not too much exciting, but she does have this really cool clipboard that says "Super Secret Plan Taco Tuesday," along with some coffee mug stains. So yeah, a very nice minifigure. Next we have Taco Tuesday guy. I'm just gonna put his dish back on. And there he is. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure whether, again, spoilers, he is evil or not. I don't know whether he actually works for Lord Business or he just gives out the tacos, I'm not sure. But he does have the very, very cool sombrero, which was used for the Maraca Man for Series 2. And the ponchos as well, which were also used for Series 2 Maraca Man. And underneath, he doesn't have any printing, but I kind of like that. I really like his torso. And he's got the cool moustache, and he's winking as well. And then you have the dish. I'll take the nachos are just... Or I guess you could say tacos, but they're not nachos to me. They're just two little tiny tile pieces. And then you've got the dish, which is quite big actually. It's got the jalapenos printed at the bottom. Actually, no, those aren't jalapenos, are they? They're red. But the chilies printed at the bottom. I'm going to leave these out again because they keep on coming off. Next, we have Where Are My Pants Guy? Now, obviously, if you've seen the movie, it'll have a lot more meaning, because I remember when I first saw this, I thought this minifigure was rubbish. There was no interesting bits about it, but now I've seen the movie, it's quite cool to have Where Are My Pants Guy. He has the Hawaiian shirt, which is a very nice one, and he's got, you know, his over here in Britain we don't say pants, we say trousers. So there he is with his, I guess you'd say underpants, and there's his trousers there. I'm going to take his legs off and put those on. So there's Where Are My Pants guy who has found his pants. So that's pretty cool. You can do that, and yeah, you can just swap them, which is nice. Always nice to get an extra pair of legs, and then they just clip on there like that. Next we have Wily Fusebot, who is, I've seen the movie 3 times, and it took me all 3 of those times to try and find Wily Fusebot in the movie. I never saw him, but I saw him on the 3rd time, and I think that it was in the bit where they blow up by Truvus's room to get in, and you can just see his back, just see it. It's for like half a second, but it's quite cool that you can see that. But yeah, he's got 2 new pieces, which are quite cool. The beard, I'm not a fan of the beard. It looks a bit weird to me. Yeah, I don't think it really goes, but it's a cool piece to have. The hat I really like. This is probably one of my favourite headpieces, but it's really nice details on it, and of course you've got I think it's like a raccoon tail, I think, on the back. So it's a really nice hat, and it goes on. This is sort of rubbery, bendy plastic, and he does have the dynamite and the revolver. He's got some really detailed printing with his overalls, and he does have back printing there, which is very nice to get. Next we have, I think, a lot of people's favourite, Panda Guy. Now, he never actually says anything in the movie, but you can see him quite a lot if you look closely. Yeah, he's a really cool minifigure. Yeah, he hasn't got much printing, but what printing he does have, it looks pretty cool. And of course, again, one of the best pieces, this teddy bear. They keep on finding new ways to make teddy bears, which is really cool. To make it a panda, I think that's genius. It's really cute. I love it. And also this panda headpiece here is just brilliant. It's sculpted really well. I love it. And there's what he looks like underneath. That's my only criticism about the Panda Guy, is when you take his helmet off, or hat, I guess, or mask, that's the word. It looks a bit plain and a bit boring. It doesn't look right to me. So I think it's best to keep that on, and it looks better. But he does have back printing, which has the zip, like the Gorilla Suit guy from Series 3. The zip on the back to show that it is just a guy in a suit. And finally, we have Marsha, Queen of the Mermaids. Now, Marsha does say one line. She says in the movie, "What's that on his ankle?" That was slightly embarrassing. But she is, of course, talking about Emmett's tracking device, which Bad Cop left shot onto his leg, which led them to Cloud Cuckoo Land. But yeah, she's a very cool minifigure, especially with the nice coloured mermaid tail, which I think is a new colour for the mermaid tail. She does have this, I really like this piece, the sort of wavy hair. I love it in the blue colour, and she does have printing on it, which is very nice, of a, I think it's a starfish with a bit of seaweed. She does have, I think it's silver lipstick, yeah. And she's got the diamond and the clam, which of course does, if I can just do that, it does open up, which is very nice. And also you can put the diamond in the clam. So yeah, very, very nice. Very good minifigure. So that is the Lego Minifigures Lego Movie series. It's, I think, not one of the best series, but but it's not a bad series either. It's very good, and I'll probably give it about 7.5, 8 out of 10 in all. Yeah, I think there's a lot of good pieces, loads of new pieces. I think that was about 18. So that's very good to get lots of new pieces. And yes, it's a very good set. I will want to say for my not next video, but once I get the Simpsons minifigures, what I'm going to try and do is for a special video, I'm going to get all the Simpsons minifigures at once. This isn't a promise, but I'm going to try. All the Simpsons minifigures at once, all 16, and open them all in one video. A sort of like an 100 subscribers special video, because I'm coming up to that 100 mark. I've got 91 subscribers, so please, please, please subscribe. It would really, really help to get towards that. And yeah, that's all I really got to say in this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment again to tell me what order you want me to do those sets in reviews, and also tell me which is your favourite and least favourite minifigure from the Lego Movie series. Mine personally, my favourite one, I think, is actually Mrs. Scratch and Post. I think she's really nice, really different, and really cool. My least favourite, as I said, was President Business, and I know a lot of people were going to disagree with that, but it's my least favourite. So, anyway, please subscribe to my video and like this video if you enjoyed it. Hopefully you did. And I will see you, hopefully next week, with a review that some of you have chosen. So, I'll see you next week. Goodbye.